Hello everyone, it's Karen here from Stamping with Karen Spreckley. Bit of an impromptu live this evening as I worked from home today, which means I'm actually at home at a reasonable time, so it means I can pop online and talk to you guys. Now, I've put a picture of the catalogue here purely as something for you to look at. The reason for me coming on today is actually to share all the beautiful handmade cards that I received for my birthday a couple of weeks ago. Bit of a preamble though, the new annual catalogue from Stampin' Up is live to customers now. There's a great joining offer, there's a great shopping offer. You can request a catalogue from me if you haven't got one already. I have sent some copies out already to people who regularly shop with me and also to people who have specifically requested one. More than happy to send you out a complimentary copy though. So please just pop a request in the comments and I'll be happy to send one of those out for you. So I'm not walking through the catalogue or anything tonight. Lots of people have done things like that already. I'm just here to show you some of the lovely things I received. So this card here, this is actually a hand painted card and it's from a good friend of mine, Hilary, who I used to work with at the Horton Hospital many moons ago. So I thought that was absolutely brilliant. She said because of I make lots of things myself, it inspired her to get her paints out and make something for me. So thank you very much, Hilary. I absolutely love it. And just so everybody knows as well, my handmade cards always get kept. Now I've got a very lovely sparkly example to share with you now. This was made by my friend Joanna, and I met Joanna at Northampton General Hospital, which is where I work now. And Joanna and I became friends and we meet up regularly and have a catch up and a chat. So she's used lots of lovely sparkly sequins as well as done some stamping on that for me and included my name, so that's really lovely. The next card, I'm just opening them. So the next card, I actually received a kind of a matching card and a little gift box. This is from Vicky, who's one of my lovely customers. Didn't know Vicky before. I've only met Vicky through Stamping Up, and that's the lovely thing. I've got to meet so many lovely people that I didn't necessarily meet before. So Vicky has used the tropical set. And that has carried over into the current catalogue. And also Vicky has used and heat embossed some of the little hibiscus flower images from the old Tropical Chic stamp set, and that one hasn't carried over. And Vicky, I hope you're impressed if you can see this, but I haven't even touched the sweeties yet. But trust me, it's not like I haven't been without, really. I've had plenty. I'm just saving those for a desperate day, and that day may well be coming quite soon. This card is from Tara Fowler. So you can find Tara at Tara Fowler Crafting. Tara's a fellow Stampin' Up demonstrator, and those of you that know Tara know that she's really quite arty with her techniques, and looks to me here like she's used the lovely Dandelion Wishes stamp set, and she's perhaps used lots of different colours of inks and maybe spritzed it with some water and things. And she's used this lovely sentiment, no one will ever be as entertained by us as us. And that's quite true, because Tara and I can get really quite silly when we get together. Anyone that comes to our Let's Get Creative events may well have been welcomed by myself and Tara and our very creative band. The next card here is from another one of my lovely customers, Mandy. So Mandy has used, I think this is a retired set now, but it's lovely. I'm trying to think of the name of it. There is actually something very similar in the new catalogue. She's used some lovely colours here as well. Now Mandy is another lovely lady that I've met thanks to Stamping Up. Mandy comes to my classes, and Mandy is Pickled Pink Crafts. If you want to look her up, Mandy does some absolutely stunning canvases and pebble art and sort of driftwood art and things like that. She does commission pieces as well, so have a look at Mandy's work and get in touch with her if you like what she does. The next card I've got here, this is from Lynn Eaton. So Lynn Eaton is a fellow Stampin' Up demonstrator. I think Lynn is based sort of out Banbury direction. Lynn is from Lynn Eaton Crafts, so you can find her on Facebook and Instagram and things as well. And Lynn runs classes out that way. So Lynn's used some lovely die cuts here and some lovely paper. So another beautiful card. Thank you, Lynn. This one here is from my friend Jane, Jane Kimberley. Apologies if anybody's leaving comments. I struggle a bit to kind of look at comments as well, but what I will do is before I go quiet, I'll have a little look through and respond to your messages. Hiya Lynn, lovely for you. Thanks for joining me. Hi Bob, thanks for joining me. Wouldn't have thought it's really your sort of thing, but I suppose you're probably desperately bored and need something to do. And I believe Jeanette's watching as well. So hello, lovely. Thank you for all coming along. So this card here was made by my lovely friend Jane Kimberley. So Jane is one of my team, and she's also a long-standing friend. Jane has used some lovely papers here and some lovely water lily images. And included a lovely cute little dragonfly up there. So that's a lovely card. Thank you, Jane. Very involved. The next one here is from Molly. So I think Molly's used a lovely stamp set here with some champagne glasses, and I'm trying to tilt this so that you can hopefully see the bling. Molly's added some shimmer with probably Wink of Stella onto the champagne bubbles. So Molly is a fellow Stampin' Up user of products. I've met Molly at various classes and she comes to some of our events. She's a lovely lady, and she always gets her cards in the post in plenty of time, unlike my good self. So thank you very much, Molly. Hi Jenny, nice to see you. I'm just sharing my lovely handmade cards that I received for my birthday. I don't think I've got to yours yet, so it will be coming up to that soon. This card was made by one of my lovely friends, Sandra. Now Sandra and I went to school together, and Sandra saw my bits and pieces on Facebook about my crafting and got in touch and started coming to classes. And it's so lovely because another old school friend, another Karen, I'll get to her card in a while, also comes to my classes, and her and Sandra were good friends at school, so it's all really lovely. Now this one, I don't know how much you can see, but it's very, very detailed, and I think Sandra did an awful lot of fussy cutting for this, and lots of beautiful layering up of all these flowers in that umbrella. And there's also a little bit of bling on that umbrella as well, I noticed. So another beautiful card. Thank you very much, Sandra. Here I've got one from a lady called Jill. So Jill is a fellow Stampin' Up demo, and if I had to guess, I'd say Jill probably used her Stamparatus to make this card, and she's probably used a wreath builder template to get her lovely little daisy images beautifully spaced. And I think she's used one of our colours, Highland Heather, so an absolutely beautiful card. Thank you very much, Jill, much appreciated. This one here is from my friend Janice. So Janice is a very long-standing friend, another one that I met when I worked at the Horton Hospital. And this is, I think Janice actually made this at one of my classes. So, but she doesn't really make cards at home, but she does like to come along and craft and chat with people. So thank you very much, Janice, much appreciated. Oh, I think I've got to yours now, Jenny. Yes, I have. So Jenny used lots of brand new products actually on this card. So Jenny has used a new stamp set called I think it's Blossoms in Bloom, and Jenny's also run that through an embossing folder. So I'm just going to see if we can pick up the texture, and also added some lovely shimmer and bling on there with her Wink of Stella as well. So that was really lovely. It's always lovely to receive beautiful handmade cards, and even better when you can get some inspiration to show people for upcoming products in the new catalogue. So thank you for that, Jenny. The next one here is from a lovely friend of mine, Tracy, and Tracy has become one of my customers, and that's how I really got to know her. I lived near her when I was little actually, but we knew of each other but didn't really know each other, but we've actually become really good friends now, and lots of work gone into this. Tracy's actually hand coloured some of this designer series paper in the background and punched out and coloured some flowers, so a really lovely, beautiful, sunny card. So thank you for that, Tracy, much appreciated. And then the final one that I've got to share with you today, this one is from Karen. So I mentioned that Karen, Sandra and I all went to school together. Karen is a fellow Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and Karen also comes to my classes. And Karen has also used lots of lovely new products on this card. So we've, I'm just going to shake this here. So this is actually a dome. So these are actually little shaker domes that we now supply at Stampin' Up! And there's also a punch that punches out the hole completely as well to pop them in. And Karen has also done some beautiful stamping with Forever, from the Forever Greenery suite. I'm not quite sure what the name of the stamp set is. Oh, hi Karen, good timing. I'm just showing everybody your beautiful card that you sent me. I don't know if this little tag comes in the set as well, but that's uber cute. Really, really lovely touch. So Karen had to probably pay quite a lot of postage for this because she had to wrap it up in bubble wrap to send it to me. So that's all I've really got to share today. I'll just read through your comments as I lay down some of these cards. Let's have a little look. Yeah, I love oh yes, Lynn, so much fussy cut, and Sandra really must love me. Yes, Jenny, it is a really, really lovely card. Bob, getting ideas to stop getting bored. I'm going to ask my friends to get me a kit, so there. Well, what do you mean ask your friends, Bob? You can just get me, you can just shop from me, I'll sort you out. What else have we got? Any more comments? Oh, my computer seems to have frozen a little bit. Come on, computer, scroll down for me. Let's have a little look. Oh, here we go. No, Bob, no Maltesers, I'm afraid. You're not here. Bob used to be my lodger, for anyone who doesn't know him, and he used to come in on a Sunday afternoon, and he'd often bring Maltesers for everybody to share. But Bob's now moved away, and we miss Bob and his Maltesers, and we would really like him to come back sometimes and bring us some Maltesers. So I'll just pop those cards out there. Hi Isabel, thanks for joining. I've literally just been sharing some cards, some lovely handmade cards and things that I received for my birthday a couple of weeks ago. I will be live again this Sunday afternoon at 2 for anybody who's at a bit of a loose end. I'm going to do a bit of a live craft along session with me. I'm going to show you how to create a one sheet wonder using some stamps and lots of different ink colours, and then we will cut that up and actually make 8 different cards out of it. So if you want to craft along with me, if you could have you'd probably need four sheets of white cardstock to make your card bases. You'd need 1 sheet of A4 card to do your stamping on. You'd need some basic supplies like a trimmer and some scissors and some glue, and a stamp set of your choice. I'm using the beautiful Friendship stamp set by Stampin' Up. I'll just reach up and grab that now to show you. So this has got quite a few fairly solid images in, and I'm going to be using the Brights colours from the Stampin' Up catalogue, but you can really use any stamp set you want and any colours that you want, and also a sheet of coloured cardstock that will sort of coordinate with your cards, because we'll use a bit of that to make up some of the cards. Hi Rachel, hi Michelle, thanks for coming along. Yes Lynn, yeah, one sheet wonder. So I thought, because I'm really missing doing my face-to-face classes, and goodness knows how long it will be before we're allowed to do them again, so I thought I really wanted to share some crafting with people. Beautiful Friendship is I think one of my most used stamp sets, to be honest. It's been in the catalogue, it's quite stained, you can see I've loved it a lot. It's been in the catalogue a year already, and it is carrying through. There's so much you can do with it, but I also thought it'd be something that was really straightforward, that real new beginners could also join in with if they wanted to. So thank you very much for joining me. It's been lovely to have a few of you here and to see your comments. It's nice to know I'm not talking to myself. I hope everybody is keeping well and staying safe, and I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Thank you. Bye bye.